Working.
Hi, bud.
Are you doing the Pantry Challenge update? He's like, wait a minute.
There, see? Just annoying me.
All you gotta do is annoy him?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, ready? Hey, y'all, I'm Kris.
And I'm Greg.
And this is It Worth It, y'all? And today we're coming at you with week 2 update for the Pantry Challenge. Ready?
Ready?
You wanna start?
Thursday we had taco pie.
I think we filmed this. And so it's not really taco flavored,
No.
but that's what we called it growing up. So that's, I think we filmed it. I'll put the video here. Hey y'all, I'm Kris and this is It Worth It, y'all? And today we are gonna make one of my all-time favorites that I used to feed to the kids a lot when the grocery budget was tight. This is the 9th day of Pantry Challenge, and we are going to make what we like to call a version of our taco pie. Enjoy! Now, since we are in Pantry Challenge, I am going to go ahead and use powdered milk because the milk that we have is just for feeding these little guys right here. We need an 8-inch square pan, some corn mix. We've got ranch style beans, pinto beans, diced tomatoes. We're gonna toss in some rice cauliflower, see how that rolls. We've got some hamburger meat, and then I've got corn, and then I've just been craving some pickled beets, so I'll grab those. Not sure if the corn is gonna go in the pot or not, but this is gonna be our version of taco pie. All right, so my official taste tester should be walking in the door any minute, so I wanna show you what I've already done. These are the spices that I've used. It's still stinking cute. Thank you, Jacob and Becky. I have made the Jiffy cornbread mix to the directions on the back or on the side panel, and it is for corn muffins. So I've added an egg and some milk, and I used the powdered milk. We've got the hamburger meat browned and drained. I've got the diced tomatoes drained, not browned. And I'm sauteing some onions here in a second. We will take all of this and we will start adding our mixture here. To the ground beef, I'm adding in pinto beans, jalapeno, ranch style beans, the onions and the garlic, diced tomatoes. We're gonna top it off with some riced cauliflower. All right, we're mixed in. I added some more black pepper. I added crushed red pepper flakes and some savory. Okay, so now we take the cornbread mixture, smooth it across the top, and we are gonna bake this at 400 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes, and we'll be back when we're ready to serve. All right, there it is, folks. This is what the cross-sided taco pie looks like at my house. It's Jiffy cornbread mix and the meat mixture. And my official taste tester is home, so we'll get us a good test. Well, y'all, I'm not sure what happened to the mic, but we did get an official taste test, and Greg said it did taste good. He was I think he was expecting like taco flavor, but like I said previously, it's not really taco flavored. It's just kind of just meat and beans with cornbread on top with just specific spices that we like that we add into it. But this is a keeper. It's still a good one, and I did get a pass on this one that it is definitely good, and we will make this again. And then we started off with no events that we had to go to, and then this past week we ended up going to 2 events. So Friday we had a gala that I got an award at, so I think we took a picture of the meal that we had.
You did.
It was actually good.
It was really good.
The chicken, and then we had broccolini chicken.
Yeah, the broccolini. It's actually something that they serve that we are going to try to incorporate because the broccolini was really good.
Yeah, it was. And the potatoes were good. And it wasn't dry. And you know, sometimes when you go to those events and they have to feed like 100 people all at once, the chicken's dry. It was not dry. And then we had, on Saturday, we had a celebration of life to go to, and we ended up sort of kind of catering it.
Yes, we did.
We brought all of our all of our gear, and we ended up kind of manning the food. So we did pulled pork and whatever sides were there. That was pretty good. We did not film or take pictures of any of that because we did not ask the family, so you will not see any footage of that.
And then Sunday we had leftovers, which I don't even remember what we...
It was like a hodgepodge taco pie, all kinds of stuff we killed. We still have some taco pie left, though.
And then Monday we did TV dinners from the freezer that Kris had actually made a few months ago.
Yeah, I don't know if we did. I think we did a video of TV dinners the first time we did it. But
Yeah, I don't think you did it.
think we did a TV dinner video for this one.
It was
Pulled pork.
pork shoulder,
Yeah.
some type of pork roast. We couldn't remember what it was. Mashed potatoes?
Rice cauliflower.
Rice cauliflower and carrots, and
Yeah, like a California medley.
everything was good, and those things are huge.
Yeah.
What you put them in.
Yeah.
But it makes great. I took it out of the freezer and put it in the refrigerator before I went to work, and come home that night, and then all you got to do is zap it.
Yeah. Because our Mondays, he works late, so our Mondays are kind of like rushed at the end of the day, especially for dinner. So having those TV dinners, I think, were awesome.
Yeah.
It was very relaxing Monday, unlike normal Mondays that are just kind of, oh God, we have to eat. It's already 6 o'clock. So Tuesday was leftovers. I don't even remember what I had. I don't think it was. I think I like snacked actually. I'll have to look at the photos. I don't even remember what I had for
I
leftovers.
don't, because I stayed at
were
my
at the-
house because I unwinterized it.
Yeah. And so I don't even remember what I had for leftovers. I think maybe I had just a big lunch. And then last night we entertained, and we have the video of what we did. We wrapped up you'll see a gumbo comparison video out later than this, but we did our other part of the gumbo trial last night.
First time she made homemade pure from scratch gumbo. And this time it was a jar of gumbo.
Yeah, like starter. What do you call that?
That her mom had given us when we were down in Texas, so we had to
We tried that.
give that a try.
We gave away a ton of leftovers, and we entertained a little bit. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and cornbread. I made cornbread and a pear cobbler using the really quick pear cobbler recipe where you put the pie filling in, you dump a cake mix on top, dice up a stick and a half of butter, put that on top, and bake it. It was
good.
pretty good. So, are you missing anything yet?
No, not missing anything.
No, I'm not either. I think I found a couple of items that once we get out of Pantry Challenge, I think I've got 3 things on the list to purchase, but they're just like spices and stuff. It's nothing like meat or vegetables or stuff like that. It's just a couple spice things that I realized once I started going through and looking for things that I needed for this week. I'm like, wait a minute, we only have one of those. Whoops. So.
Well, that's because we don't use it. When you don't use things, you don't realize that you're running low until you run low or run out.
Right.
And this kind of helps with that. Is if you start having to venture off of what you're used to making.
Yeah.
And now you go get we don't use tomato consomme because we always use fresh tomatoes.
Yeah.
So when you went to get that, it was like, oh, I don't have much of this left. So now it's time to stock up on it.
Yeah. So I'm not missing anything. I haven't felt like we've been deprived yet. I mean, obviously it's week 2, but it's not boring yet. We're not. I don't feel like we've put a dent in anything. I mean, I know it's only been 2 weeks, and we don't cook every day. That's why we factor in 2 days for leftovers because we need it. But no, I think the dent that we want to put in this is going to take more than 2 months.
It is. Well, because the one thing is, it's the Three Rivers Challenge. They have 6, 8.
Oh yeah.
Most of the families that we follow and base that kind of stuff off, they're larger families. So when they have to really
Oh yeah.
prepare. And so that's why for a 2 or 3 person household, I don't think the challenge is that difficult.
Yeah, but I don't think most people have what we've got stored.
Well,
either.
we also do,
You know, we buy a year's worth of food at a time.
Yeah.
You know.
or we grow and.
Yeah. So.
But the only other thing that I've come across is because we've had events and we're not used to running around and getting back later.
Yeah.
Is we're going to try to come up with some ideas to pre-make quick things to make. Like if you just want a snack after coming, you don't want a full meal. You know, like we ate at the celebration of life and then we went out a little bit afterwards. And then by the time you come home, you don't want a full meal.
Right. So just
make something like, we talked about it before, like trying to come up with how we could make homemade frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
And then all you got to do is pop it in, and 15 minutes later
Something
you're ready
that's microwavable.
and something light and small.
No, yeah, that, and we haven't done that yet, so maybe that's on the list.
No, it's
Ideas
just
to figure out. So
learning stuff as we go.
yeah, well, that's all we have for you guys. It was a good week. I think we ate well, and we did good. Everything is still coming out of the pantries in the refrigerator. I think we have a little bit of salad left, and then that's all of our fresh produce. That's gone. But other than that, we're doing good. So, and we didn't spend any money at the grocery store again.
No.
So, alrighty, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until we see you on the next video, bye y'all.
Bye, y'all.